Okay, so here's the new video. Hi, Mimi. How did come here? Anyway, I wanted to just do a little update and recap. And Mimi, by the way. Anyway, seems to be like a lot of things upticking as far as earthquakes and storms, and that's the one thing I wanted to talk about is those storms that are coming through over in the Midwest East Coast. Now, I told you before that there is going to be some storms, huge storms, and I was thinking, like last year and the year before, that there would be, it could be a possibility that, the big earthquake could hit on the Pacific Northwest ridge area and up. Well, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm still watching the storms, and what I had seen is they were just pounded and pounded and pounded, and people just couldn't believe that the storms just kept coming and coming, and we've seen year after year that they seem to have intensified. And the last storm that hits is like the mother of all storms. So what I would say is watch this storm very closely, and when they're cleaning up, look over to the Pacific Northwest. And oh, now I've got all the cats here. Come on. Anyway, look over to the Pacific Northwest for a gigantic earthquake to happen, and that really kickstarts everything else. After that, you are going to see the devalue of the dollar, so much so that I saw people having bonfires and throwing money in the fire. And there's going to be civil unrest, and people are going to be fighting against the government. So, we have kind of this lull right now, but it's coming. And when it comes, you cannot say that I didn't warn you, because it will happen. Whether it happens this year, and this storm isn't it, just look for the mother of all storms. And if this one is just huge and it still hasn't happened, then the next one's going to be a lot bigger. So I also wanted to talk about CERN. And I'd never really understood how portals could open up, or how the vision that I was given when I was 6, how could portals just open up? How could all that happen? And I was told, quite frankly, nobody's going to believe you, and they will think that you're basically crazy. And I thought, you know what, I need to warn people, and I'm just going to go ahead with it, and I will be bold with the truth. So the truth is, this CERN, I believe, is going to open up portals, and there will be a main portal where people will go in. And what I saw is, when I stepped into a portal, I saw like a circular room, and in that room were doors, and each door was a way into another dimension that I was completely warned, do not go into those, because there is a big potential you'll get lost. And yeah, you don't want to get lost out there. And there will be random ones that will be just opening up anywhere. I mean, you could just be walking. What I had seen was like in a field, maybe, My cat is driving me crazy. Mimi, she wants to be in the video too. But anyway, I was walking through a field and in my vision, and suddenly a portal opened up. Yeah, you can just get sucked right into them. So what they're doing with this CERN thing is even beyond what I had even imagined. And also the sin of the world vision that I had seen, I believe that is going to bring down the sin of the world, the CERN, opening that up, the dark matter that I saw, literally dark matter. And it attaches to your soul, it attaches to your body. So you have to wash it off and you have to pray it off. And the signs that you will see that this is happening is watch people very closely. The good people will get better, the bad people will get worse, and you will see very, very strange behavior. And yeah, you'll, when that drops, when that finally just all dumps down on us, which I believe, it's just my theory, at the end of the fifth trump, there are some evil spirits, demonics, that are set free, loose on the earth. And I believe that's exactly what it is. And it's just CERN and everything, and maybe possibly another dimension close to ours, that it's kind of like hell. But yeah, you will see some very strange behavior. So anyway, watch the storms, and when the earthquake kicks off, that's really when we're gonna start going downhill very, very fast. And if you aren't prepared, you're gonna freak out. If you're prepared, you'll be okay about it. I mean, at least you have prepared and you know what is in the future. So take care, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not really much of a video maker, but I've seen everything starting to come together, and whether it's this year or next year, I think it's very possible that at least the earthquake and the civil disobedience, or whatever you want to call it, could be very well happening this year. And then we rapidly go into all the other really, really bad stuff into next year, and then we could be seeing PX crossing, Planet X. And after that, there's no turning back. Either you're sealed by God or you're not, and you will be automatically sealed by Satan. But there is hope at the very last, when the very elect are called up to witness against Satan. And there will be a lot of people's eyes opened. So anyway, I have enjoyed this lull. I have been playing guitar and learning and just trying to be zen a little bit, and try to just get my own thoughts and things together, because it's gonna get tough. So farewell, and if I think of something else, I'll make another video. Okay.